And joining me back here, I've made him come back, Dele Atanda, who's also Nigerian, American, English, British, a whole bunch of stuff. We're all the same. And that's what makes this amazing.
African.
That's called African. I can. You said something earlier, which is why I wanted to bring you back about, all right, whether Trump wins or loses, we got work to do. Everybody listening right now, can you give them one thing that they can do to make a difference, particularly with technology? So I'm thinking about Star Wars, defense system that we
Yeah.
have as a country. Is it possible for us to build that, to protect our neighborhoods and communities and to be able to monitor what's happening with people coming in and trying to destroy and harm us?
It's a great question. I was saying this to my wife actually. It's like, when you look at white supremacy, it's been going on for 500 years, and it was always about economics. They always wanted resources, human resources and physical resources that we had, and they wanted to take it. And they took it with guns, essentially. And even if you look at the horrible history of slavery and the role that Africans played even in slavery, it was all about guns. That was at the heart of it, right? The one tribe fighting the other with guns, and then the prisoners of war then being enslaved. So the real instrument of white supremacy has always been the gun. And, it's funny, you've seen that Dave Chappelle kind of skit, the one that he did on YouTube after George Floyd, where he says the only time the NRA have ever tried to put any restrictions on firearms was when the Black Panthers picked them up, right? So you can't get it twisted. It's always been about guns. So the question then, and back to Black Panther, right, this Wakanda vision, well, what kind of technologies can we create, right, that can protect us against guns? Because that's really, if you take away guns, then the rest is just economics. And, if we can, we'll be able to win the economic play. We have the resources anyway, right? It's always about guns. And it dawned on me yesterday now, there's a journey here, right? So, we started this comic series, and the whole premise of this comic series is that you've got a digital self and a physical self. And then it just dawned on me, my avatar is bulletproof. You can't shoot my avatar, right? And that's a beginning. I'm not saying that's the end, but that's the beginning. Because if we can start this revolution in a space where we cannot be harmed, where we can start to amass property, where we can start to grow and free our minds and have the space to be able to imagine, and whether it's new forms of electromagnetic fields that give us force fields, I don't know, all of that's coming, The tech is not our enemy, tech is our friend. And we need to kind of just be empowered to bring our own creativity to tech innovation in that sense.